On an ordinary Sunday, the bell from the historic and centuries-old Santo Tomas de Villanueva Parish rings to gather the people of Danao. But on this particular Sunday, it was a gunfire that invited the community and onlookers to go out of their homes in solidarity and watch these XTERRA warriors swim, trail bike and run around the scenic city.
When you're racing in the Philippines, it's like fiesta every time. Yeah, but when you're racing abroad, it's like more competitive, serious. But when you're racing in the Philippines, the crowd makes you dance.
This race has always been special to Ben and I because of the people that come out and support the race. The local people just line the course and they're cheering the whole way, and there's big beaming smiles on the faces, and that's what we love about this particular course.
As the gun fired off, all eyes were on the pros. They swam with each stride a step closer to the first transition area and get off for the tough mountain bike ride. Determined to relive his glory years here in the Philippines was Ben Allen, who was the first to get out of the water.
We got first out of the water, Ben Allen. And right behind him, we got Sam Osborne.
Sam Osborne and Bradley Weiss were in their world-class forms in their first matchup of the year as they came in second and third in T1. Kieran McPherson and Brody Gardner rounded up the top five. On the women's side, Jackie Allen joined her husband in the lead pack as she was the quickest on the swim, even faster than some of the men's pros. Penny Slater was a close second, just 3 seconds back, while defending champion Karina Vasle wasn't far behind. Gardner's girlfriend, Kate Schultz, and first-time Philippine visitor Leela Hancock came in 4th and 5th respectively. Christy Jennings, who won the 35 to 39 age group race in the XTERRA Worlds last year, was a distant 7th in her first race in Asia as a pro. Jennings, now a single mother of 2, was crowned Miss New Zealand back in 1999, and her rise in the XTERRA Worlds has become an inspiration for women.
I joined the sport because I had a debilitating fear of water. So my main aim was to be able to complete a triathlon. I first started off with trying to do 300 meters and managed to swim that, and so I thought the next thing I was going to try was XTERRA Motutapu in New Zealand. This year I'm going to help other people do the same thing, and I've set up a mentoring program where I'm going to help someone else achieve their goals and beat their fear of water as well.
It was a life-changing experience for Jennings, who has learned to love and enjoy the off-road triathlon. After all, XTERRA is about having fun while doing the race. And this is what essentially separates the off-road from the road triathlons.
Iba kasi XTERRA warriors are a different breed. You know, they're more relaxed, they're more laid back, relaxed. You know, it's all about fun. So yeah, that's my first love na triathlon talaga. So that's why every year I make it a point, I join XTERRA.
What's the difference is it's more technical. On the road, it's just more of you against the top, you against the road, you against the run, just riding on paved road. But for XTERRA, it's off-road. So it's more technical, it's harder. You have to be more bike controlled, more run controlled because you have to like step on uneven terrain. So it's more fun, by the way.
Being in off-road and XTERRA, you come to these places that are off the beaten track and you get to ride in places that no one else has ever seen. You know, the road triathletes wouldn't see out there, you know, in the mountain how steep the hills we ride, and the people living in the mountains in their little houses and the families out there, they don't get to see that, and we do, doing XTERRA. And you know, it's not just about the fastest swim, biker and runner, it's about that person who can deal with whatever situation on the day, whether it be a flat tyre or a mechanical or just those grueling hills that you have on this course in that insane heat.
I love it because it brings people closer together, because it offers so many different stories post-race. Everyone has a story or some misfortune that they've gone through, and I think in turn it makes you a better human being. And it makes you think about really why you do this sport and how much really you have to challenge your ability to get to that finish line, and in turn that makes you, you know, and better in life in terms of discipline. You're more focused. You're able to, you know, really cherish those moments that you may not in terms of being under pressure or stressed at work. So XTERRA is a sport that's very unique, and it's very special towards everyone that finishes and crosses that line.
Back in the race, it was Jonard Saim who took the lead after the swim in the men's Asian Elite, followed by last year's champion Benjamin Rana and Michael Acas. Multiple Filipino and Asian Elite champion Alexandra Ganzon of Iloilo came out as the initial leader on the women's side. After an hour, the XTERRA Light participants started their own adventure. They may have a shorter course to navigate, but it was still a tough challenge given their different backgrounds.